Okay, now for those who came in before I made this announcement, after I made this announcement, so I delayed the due date of Lab 2 and to January 27. So you have some more time to get that in. But Lab 1 and Assignment 1 is due today. So let's, before midnight tonight, make sure that you get those programs written and committed into the repository. So if you don't have those in the repository, if you're stuck on that step, then see me after class. And if you're coming to lab, then talk to me or Chan in lab to get that done right away, and then move on to the next step. Okay, and the next step is, in fact, Lab 2. So what I want to illustrate today is how to solve this exercise 2.22. Exercise 2.3 is done in the same manner as we've done the first assignment and the first lab. But exercise P2.22 is done differently because this program runs inside a graphics window or a GUI window. Right? It looks like the normal application on a desktop. Normally an application runs inside of a graphics window. Normally an application does not run inside the console window. So let's go ahead and do this. And let's do it on Linux. And we can't do it remotely on Linux because we don't have access to a graphics window when we connect using SSH. So what we're going to do is we're going to run Linux here, my Windows environment, in a virtual machine. Let's go ahead and see that. So that's, let's see, not VMware, but VirtualBox. That's it. I don't see it there. Is it Sun? What's that?
Up there it says Oracle VM VirtualBox.
Oh yeah, Oracle, right. Yeah, right, that's right. Oracle bought out Sun. So it's MNO. There it is. This is a recent purchase by Oracle. Oracle bought Sun, which controls the Java language, and now they're in the process of suing Google for using Java in the Android operating system. So it's a big, multi-billion-dollar lawsuit. All right, let's go ahead. So I installed a type of Ubuntu distribution called Ubuntu, so for lightweight, I think. I'm going to start that up. So I'm going to boot up. I'm running the virtual machine program, and I'm booting up Linux inside of a virtual machine. So this environment that we're looking at now in lecture will resemble what you do in the lab room, or if you running on Linux at home too. So let me log in. Great, I remembered my password. All right. Now I'm going to go out here. So I show you here the files that you need. These files here come from the textbook author's website. And we're going to create this file, and we're also going to create this file. This file here, build.sh. sh is for shell. It's a shell script. Windows, it would be build.bat for batch file. On Macintosh, it would be build.sh as well, because Macintosh and Linux look pretty similar right now. And this build script is simply a container of that one line. So you don't have to type it in every time you build the code. You just put that one complicated line in a file and then submit the file to be run. So I don't use this very much. It doesn't fit very nicely in the window. Alright, so let's go ahead and open a console window. I think it's that one. There we go. Alright, so I'll make a folder, CSE201, and I'll make a folder P222, and I'll create, maybe I'll use gedit here, right? So gedit main.cpp. Gedit is not currently installed. Who uses Ubuntu? Is it apt-get? Well, a lot of people. So I got to do SU, is that it? Oh, it's right there. I feel so stupid. Alright, so typing right there. Alright. There we go. So we install gedit. There's a lot of dependencies. Now, gedit is a single program, but it has a lot of library dependencies. Normally when you write a program, you have many library dependencies. Alright, so now we'll try gedit again. You know, I don't think I can I copy from here? Let me try that. Let me try to, first we're going to run a hello program, right? That's the first step always. So let's go ahead and get that. I'm going to grab this hello program. I'm not sure I can paste into here. Let me try it. No, it doesn't work, right? So that's because it's the boundary between the virtual machine and the host operating system is not allowing me, does not provide a way to transfer through the clipboard. So what I need to do is run the browser inside of the virtual machine. Now we can copy from there. All right. Good, it comes right up there. Great. So let's find that hello program. Here it is. Copy that. Paste it. And save it. Oh, you know what? I'm going to show you a different way to start gedit. Let's go ahead and close that. Or quit, rather. I should have quit. I'm going to run gedit with a ampersand. This means launch gedit in a separate shell instance. Now it doesn't occupy this console window anymore. Okay. So let's go ahead and build this. Lauren, why don't you come and have a seat, and then at the right moment I'll get you launched. Alright, let's run this. Oops, A dot out. Now there's the hi, right? So we're all done there. All right, now maybe go on 10 minutes, something like that. All right. All right, let's go ahead and expand this out to do what we want it to do. And I'm going to go back to here. Oops, not used to this. Okay. See, on the syllabus, no, wait a minute. Maybe I'll have it in Lab 2 itself. Let's see, do I have the link down there? Not used to this. So I don't have the link. You can get the file from the author's website. So let's go to the author's website. So on the syllabus, I have a link to the author's website right there. Source code. I'm going to do this. I'm going to copy the link address. Although you don't have to do it that way. It downloaded this, right? So it's here. Let's do it this way. Let's show all downloads, show in folder. There it is, right? So in fact it's here. It's there. So let's copy it from there. Let's go ahead and copy it from there. Oop, that's not the right one. In the virtual machine here. And I'll just go up to the home. Actually, it's in downloads, right? So let's just go there. And let's unzip that zip file. Unzip. Okay, sorry. There we go. It was CCC files. And we're going to need the following files. Let's see, it's CCC shape dot star, and let's put that in our folder. And we'll also need CCC X11 dot star. So there are the files. And let's go ahead and let's modify that now. So this is going to need to change. Let's see if I can remember this. Is it void or is it int? It's void, right? Does anyone have this in front of them? I don't know if I have the notes on this. I should probably have a hello graphics entry on the wiki. Let's see here. Lab 2. I don't show the code here, right? Maybe I'll put a hello graphics snippet on the wiki. Oops. Sorry. Okay, I need someone to help me on this. So it's win main, is that right? For the main. Anybody know where to look? CCC underscore just win, not win main. Sorry, so it's win main. Win. Oh, so this is correct, and it's void, or is it int? Void, and it takes no arguments. Oh, you said int. Okay, you said int. All right. How's that look? Whoop. Doesn't look good at all. It's case sensitive, the language. So let's go ahead and we're not using cout, now we use cwin, right? And then we do things like output points and circles, right? let's use the point first. So the point is going to have a coordinate. So we're going to create an instance of point, and we're going to output it. Is that going to run? Anybody see a problem with that? What's that?
You don't have the header that has...
Ah, very good. I need the header on that. I don't need IO stream, do I? So I need... Yeah, that one. CCC underscore... I think this will work by itself. I think that's okay.
The window may actually include shape.h.
The window might what?
The CCC underscore win.h actually includes that as well.
Like that one?
Yeah.
Isn't that for Windows? That's okay, huh?
That's what he put in this example course.
Oh, he has that in the example code? Let's see. Let's try that. And let's go ahead and grab the... now, this is the command that builds everything. But like I said, it's inconvenient to type that in all the time. So let's go ahead and create that. I'm going to call it build.sh. And that looks good. I'm gonna close that. And let's try to build it. Oh, I use build.h. And you'll see how this a.out is green? That's because its execute bit is set. That, well, mainly this one here, because this first three, this is covered in the Linux workshop on the weekends. I can talk about this more in lab, but this is called the execute bit, and it is not set on build.h, so we cannot run it as a script. So we need to set that. So we do change mod plus x build.h. That sets it. There it is. Now it comes up green, and you can see this X here in the 3 positions indicate that the execute bit is set. So let's go ahead and run that. That runs the compiler. CCC win.h knows such. Let's just try that shape file, that shape header. I think that's going to do it. So it can't find CCC win.h. Let's try it again. Fatal error. X11 xlibh, no such file or directory. Okay, so the problem there is this. I probably need to install something. The X11 Development Libraries. I don't have that there, or do I? Oh, there it is. There it is right there. This is what you need to do. This is on Ubuntu, right? On Red Hat style systems, CentOS, which I use, this command is here. So the development library that we need is not there. So let's go ahead and get that. Oops, sorry, all over the place here. This is not it either. Where am I? I'm here. Paste. Got it. So we're installing the X11 Development Libraries. X11 refers to the libraries that give you graphics windows. So you can install Linux and use Linux without having a graphical user interface, which is very common, by the way. So if you're setting up some distributed service like a web server or a database server and so on that you would normally don't, I mean not normally, but you don't need a GUI interface because the box is going to sit somewhere remotely on a shelf. You just want to log into it, issue console commands to manage what's installed on that. So that's a very typical situation. Let's see how it goes here. Almost done. I want to make sure we get it done before the end of class. Yeah. Okay, let's try it now. Warning. Error. CWin was not declared in this scope. What's the problem with that? CWin was not declared in this scope. What's that? Oh, we have to return? This, but still we're going to have that problem. It says C... Huh? Oh, up here we need another include?
I also included X11.
Alright, let me try that. Let's try that one. We got 2 warnings. Okay, we're going to ignore those. Let's run it. You should see a point. There it is. There's the point. And look, this is the graphics window. And so that's it. That's the beginning. Now there's a few other commands to get in there. A question back there?
What are the 2 headers?
The 2 headers. CCC shape, CCC X11. But actually I have them on the web page here, look. Oh, maybe I don't. But they are included in the project, this shape and this X11 header. So these are the 4 files that you need in your project. Alright, so in lab today,